Hey guys, what's up? This is Kool-Aid Man, and today I got some gameplay of Black Ops on the Xbox 360. I was bored. I decided to play some Call of Duty again. Not completely done with Call of Duty. I'm just very bored of a lot of them. So I decided to play some Black Ops 1 on the Xbox just to have some fun. Did pretty well this game. Not too bad. Not perfect, but it was a good enough gameplay to do. So I'm starting to suck like a lot of Call of Duty now. Like to get one of these gameplays for me is like a 1 in 100 chance for me now. It's like I can't play good, and I don't know why. I guess it's from not playing too often, but that's another story and whatnot. So I'm not going to get into that. So yeah, I thought I'd make a little commentary of what I did over a few days ago. So, a few days ago, I went and I climbed Mount Whitney. So, if you guys don't know what Mount Whitney is, it is the tallest mountain in California and in the 48 states that are continuous or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called, but it's in the lower 48 states. So, it's the highest mountain in the lower 48 states, at reaching 14,505 feet tall. So, that is a pretty tall mountain, and you start at around 8,000 feet, so you climb about 6,500 feet up. So you're going about like 10 miles and about 1 mile up. So you're going 10 miles out and 1 mile up, over 1 mile up. That is a large amount of distance to cover, especially for what we did. So we started at the base camp, and it was just like, it's amazing. The sights, everything is just amazing. Like, it's just so beautiful up there, and it's like so worth the trip. So we started, and we got up to like the first lake area, and we're like, okay. So it was kind of tiring at that point for me, like for my shoulders at least, because I was carrying a backpack that was like not meant to hike with, and I was carrying about 25 pounds worth of stuff in it. So it was kind of weighing me down quite a bit, and it was hurting my shoulders like crazy. But like I kind of got used to it, and then it just kind of made itself easier on me later on. So there was this person we found at the lake area, so we asked where the campsite was, like, because there's supposed to be a campsite about halfway, or not halfway up, but there's supposed to be one more than halfway up around like the furthest campsite. So we asked where the campsite was, and then they're like, oh, it's only like a mile away. So they're like, okay, cool. So it appears that was the first out of 2 campsites. So we thought that the first campsite was the one that was supposed to be the furthest away, but we only climbed like 3.8 miles or something like that. So we only ended up being only like not too far up as we thought we were. So it generally like ended up like being easier going up, like the less you thought about it. It was just cool. So at the end of the video here, I'm going to show you pictures of the ones I took that were like the best. I don't know, like I could have taken better pictures, but that with the amount of time I had and stuff, it was kind of rushed. So once we got like up to the second campground, there was this weird animal. I thought it was a beaver. It was hilarious. Like, we thought it was a beaver. Like, but what were beavers doing up in the mountain in the first place? So we're like, okay, that's weird. So eventually, like, I looked it up, and apparently it's this rodent called a marmot. So there's these things called marmots that live up the mountain, and it's just it's a cool thing to see, like the wildlife and stuff. So we got up there, and then it was still pretty light out, and we were supposed to camp there overnight. So we decided just to go to the top and back, and it really gets the wind knocked out of you. Like, just climbing that is just insane. Like, you get short breath and everything. So we climbed to the top, and then it started snowing and raining and thunderstorms like crazy, and we had to make it back down quick. It was getting dangerous up there. You're not supposed to be on top of a mountain exposed like that up all that way when there's lightning storms. It's really dangerous. So we had to go back down before we get struck by lightning because the mountain's so high up that you don't have anything to cover. Like, there's no trees, there's no, like, it's just, you're out in the open on top of the mountain with clouds everywhere. So that was pretty bad. We had to get back down. When we got back down to the camp, it wasn't too bad at the time, so we decided to camp out there for, like, we were going to overnight. So we decided to put our tent up and everything, and then after like about 10-15 minutes, it started snowing there too, and ice, hail, and like rain and everything. It was horrible. So our tent has a little hole on the top for you to breathe and stuff, so that was actually turning out to be a bad thing. So we had to, like, our tent flooded. Like, it was freezing out and our tent flooded. My legs were like in shock and everything because we were soaked. So we had to like pack up again and get out of there, and if we didn't, we could have died easily from like hypothermia or whatever. Like, it was just bad. We could have like easily died up there. So we went back down the mountain and we just ran. Like, we didn't run, but we went as fast as we could down the mountain. Like, it's pretty hard because it's mainly rocks and stuff. So yeah, it was a pretty precarious situation. And then we went down quite a bit of ways, and then we found this person that was off trail, and we kind of traveled with him a little bit, so that was a cool thing. And oh yeah, I forgot, there was rock slides, 2 rock slides, like crazy. Well, not like crazy, but we saw one rock slide, and it was just rocks the size of, I don't know, like, it was just like giant boulders going down the mountain over 100 miles per hour, and it's just crashing down, hitting other rocks, exploding. It was loud. It was really loud. It was louder than gunshots. Like, it's so unbelievably loud that it was just one of the coolest things I've seen. But I'm so glad that the trail is more safer than that and more structured well to prevent rock slides from happening. So we lucked out on that too, I guess. And then as soon as we got down the mountain, like, it was already nighttime. It was pretty late. So we got back down. It seemed like forever to me, but we went down the mountain, and then right as we were going, like, driving away, we found a freaking bear on the road. So to be honest, I wasn't even surprised after that, because there was so many things going on that day, and it was just so many things that day. It was an amazing day. So that was my near-death experience right there. Like, I could have honestly think I would have died if we stayed up that mountain any longer. So if you enjoyed that cool little story, I'll put some pictures up, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like and stuff. If you want to go to Mount Whitney, because of this video, or you've heard, think the stories are cool or whatever, that's cool, I guess. But I have to remind you, the video is, or not the video, the wait time for Mount Whitney to reserve a spot, you have to wait like a couple months, and we got lucky with the reservation. So it's either that, or you could like do this lottery thing, and you could win a spot there. And what you just go there, and you're entered in a raffle, and then they pick your name out, and then hey, you could climb the mountain. So yeah, it's a pretty cool experience. So I'm glad I got to do it, and I'm glad I'm still alive. And yeah, and also my internet is acting up on me. That's why I'm not uploading as much videos as I usually do, because my internet keeps resetting itself. I'm gonna try to call up somebody, get somebody come out here and fix my internet, because this is just by all means unnecessarily retarded, and it's just annoying. So I'm sorry if I haven't been uploading as often, but my internet is just like broken. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe if you haven't, and stuff like that. And yeah, this is Kool-Aid Man. I'll see you later. Peace out.